So just what happens when a narcissistic person realises it's game over with you and they can no longer manipulate you and exploit you and get what they want from you? Usually they go all out to exploit you and manipulate you and get what they want from you. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, this channel is to discuss all things narcissism, and this video is about when it is game over for the narcissistic person. How does a narcissist react when you are no longer willing to play their games? More often than not, if they've got a new supply lined up, they'll up and leave you and disappear off to that new supply. If a narcissistic person has not got a new source of supply lined up, they will go all out to love bomb you, to flatter you, to sweep you off your feet, to offer you those extravagant trips and give you those extravagant gifts and go all out to play nice to get their needs met by you. If that doesn't work, they might go all out to guilt trip you so that you're the one that's left feeling bad, so that you feel like you need to up your games and be nicer to them. So they're going to go all out to make you feel bad so that they can get what they want from you. If that doesn't work, they might go on to the method of needing your help. They need something from you. They need your support. They need your advice. They just can't do it without you. And you naturally go and help them because you care about them. Or they'll come at you with that fake emergency. There's some sort of emergency or crisis where they need you. When this happens, what you have to remember is, if you were going through that emergency, would they be there for you? And if they wouldn't, unless they're love bombing you, then you don't need to go running to them. You can inform their friends and family that they need help and support. Leave them to it. If the emergency doesn't work, they might suddenly have a terminal illness. It's very difficult to walk away from somebody with a terminal illness. However, with a narcissistic person, they don't even usually have this terminal illness. They are just playing on it to get you back into their games. They can come at you with the false promises of change. When someone's promised to change several times and failed at each and every one, they're not going to change. They are just going to change their lies to draw you back into their games. And once they've got you where they want you, they're going to change back into that person that you was trying to get away from. They might suddenly have some form of self-improvement. They might start working out. They might start getting that job that they promised they would get. Yet as soon as they get that job they promised they would get and you take them back, they then quit that job again. Because they just change temporary to get their needs met. They might pretend to be the one to end it with you. And when you just agree with them, they get really offended by this. Because they're hoping that by them ending it with you, you're the one that's going to be, I'm ever so sorry, I'll work harder to please you. And when that doesn't work, they get offended. They will go all out to find a new source of supply to feed their ego and to punish you any way they can. And once they've got that new source of supply, once they've replaced you, they can go all out to provoke you, to bait that reaction from you. So they might just ghost you. They might just up and leave one morning and ghost you. So you're naturally concerned. So you message to see if they're okay. And they're telling everybody just how obsessed you are with them. They might keep hold of your belongings. So they'll not just keep hold of your belongings. They'll keep a hold of your sentimental belongings. So you go chasing them. And it looks then like you're obsessed with them. Or they can potentially, if you have children, they can let the children down. So when you naturally become reactive to them for letting the children down because you care about the children, they can claim to everyone how you're the crazy one and the bitter one and the obsessed one. They go all out to gaslight your reality and gaslight those around you. So the people that they are treating so well don't recognise what they did to you until the narcissist does it to them. They go all out to shift the blame. They go all out to make you feel responsible for everything that went wrong. They go all out to claim that you were the problem to all those around you. Everything they did to you, they'll be telling everybody you did to them, to smear your name, to gain those enablers and flying monkeys to their side. They will try to turn, they might even get in touch with your friends and family to try and turn your friends and family against you so that you're isolated even more from support. And they can just fall silent on you. This is the best one. When they just fall silent on you, it's difficult. However, your best approach then is to just remain silent on them. Leave them to it. Because a narcissistic person will more often than not think that you're playing a game and that you're the one that needs to come to your senses. You're the one that needs to chase them. You're the one that needs to make it up to them. When it comes to dealing with narcissistic people, when they realise that it's game over, and by it being game over, when they are no longer getting the supply of attention they need from you, when they're no longer getting your reactions, no longer getting your emotions, no longer getting your financial resources, no longer getting that reaction from you, no longer getting their needs met by you, that's when to a narcissist, they feel like it's game over. No one throws a bigger tantrum more than a narcissist who's losing control over somebody else's mind. And when they're losing control, they cycle through so many manipulative games so that they can regain control over you. And if they can't regain control over you, they're going to go all out to regain control of the situation. When they can no longer control you, they're going to go all out to control what other people think about you so that they can remain in control of the situation, so that they can remain superior. They either go all out to play the hero of how much they tried to help you, or the victim of how cruel you were to them. When it comes to a narcissist, it's psychological warfare and it's gameplay. And the best way to protect yourself is by going no contact, leaving them to it, and going to live your life while they go and live theirs. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm for sure this channel is all about narcissistic behaviour, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.